So what's up everyone, what's up ladies and gentlemen. So I guess you can kind of guess what this video is going to be about based on the title, but if you didn't read that and you just clicked for whatever reason, Zayn Malik left One Direction. Now to be honest, that come as like a real shock to me. I knew things kind of were getting bad with it and stuff, with him, and not with him and the band, but just the whole media around him. And then when I found out he left, I was like, damn. Left One Direction, the biggest band on earth. I think the biggest band ever. They've broken all records and stuff. They're huge if you don't know about them. So Zayn seemed to have like quite a lot of trouble with the media of late. There's been certain things like when he had a video of him smoking weed that blew up. Everyone's like, oh, you're influencing youngsters and that. But to be honest, come on, a lot of people smoke weed and stuff, and really and truly, your personal life should be your personal life. They're not kind of there for us to be amused out of, or what do you want to call it? Like, their life isn't ours, basically. He's kind of given himself, part of himself, to everyone through singing and his music, the dedication he does to that. So I think the last thing he needs is to be slandered for doing something like weed or something or whatever, you know. It's kind of up to him what he does with his life, just as it's up to you what you want to do with your life. I know he also like dropped out of a was it not the tour? I think it was a few days. I can't remember what country it is, but he dropped out for a few days because of stress and stuff. And I've always kind of said, not always because it hasn't been forever, but I've kind of said One Direction kind of look like they need a break. I've seen them perform sometimes. Like on the telly, I haven't actually been. Right, that's just one thing. It's just get it straight. I'm not a die-hard fan like some of the screaming girls you get, but I'm a fan of their music. Okay, I appreciate what they do. I'm not going to say they don't deserve success, because they do. They're a good band and make good music, so it's all good. But I've said for a while they look like they need a break. Like from when you see them perform, sometimes they look a bit bored, and you know that's kind of to be expected. I mean, they're everywhere all the time. They're on like another tour now, and they just finished a massive one. Like my sister went to one when it was at Wembley, and was it Wembley? Yeah, it was Wembley, the 80,000 arena one. But now they're back on tour again, and they've got another album in the works. And they just released that other one, and it's constant, and it's not going to become fun. Like too much of anything is no longer fun. That's with anything you do. So you think what that must be like for them, constantly working. You can kind of see why he chose to leave. Yeah. Now a lot of people are probably going to be like, he's so silly, he doesn't know what he's got, I wish I had that life. But that's just the thing. We don't know what he's got. We don't know what he's been through and stuff. 99.99999% of us is never going to experience anything like that. I'm not just saying the money, I'm saying the fame as well. They're huge, biggest band on earth. Anything they do is heard about, okay? We're never going to know what it's like. How must that feel when you can't just go out and, I don't know, if we want to go to the park and play football or something, or you just want to go to the shops and buy something, you want to go to McDonald's and get something. They can't do that. They can never do that on their own no more. And don't get me wrong, there is a price to pay kind of when you're doing something like that, but I guess I never expected it to get so big. And second, you know, it's a lot for one person, and we can't say, oh, I would stay and stuff, I'll do this and that, because we don't know. Until you experience it, you're just not going to know how you'd feel. Now, I don't think this is the end of him, to be honest. Personally, I think he has a really good voice, and no homo, he's quite a good looking guy. So maybe going to modelling or something else. I know he likes art stuff and being creative, so he can do something like that. He can kind of, all doors are open for him now. But the one thing he doesn't need is people saying, why on earth did you leave? It's his choice at the end of the day. If he's left, he's left. It's done. So now it's just about what's One Direction going to do now. I mean, it's Harry, Liam, Niall and Louis now, and that's all that's left. There's 4 now, no longer 5. Yeah, so the question is, are they still going to be the same? And no, I don't think they will be. They've lost kind of a crucial member of the band. I think if any one of them went, it was always going to have the same effect. They all kind of make up that band for a reason. They all got like certain distinct voices in that, and that's why it's kind of so successful. And different look-wise as well. I'm saying like their appearance wise all apply to different people, like their tastes and stuff, and that was one of their selling points. They're all kind of good looking guys. So I don't know if this is the end of One Direction now. I don't think it is. I think they'll carry on. If you know a band called Take That in the UK, when Robbie Williams left them, they still carried on. They've still been really successful. But I don't know what. No one knows what One Direction are going to do. I know they say like stuff. They want to spend more time on the album. The album comes out yearly. That's crazy. I mean, no offense to Rihanna, but look what happened to her music when she started just banging out music. It sort of lost this edge. And I guess with One Direction music, it's kind of like, I'm not saying it's bad, because it is good and it's catchy in that, but you can tell like sometimes the lyrics, the meaning isn't amazingly perfect all the time, but that's because they have limited time to write the songs. And I always thought maybe just give them more. Obviously I'm not a management record, so I can't say all this stuff, but it would have been nice to see them maybe take a year off and just do an album on their own and just take their time with it. It'd be interesting to see what they come out with and what their sound would be. So what I'm saying is that they got so big, One Direction, they escaped the sorry, big coffee, but they escaped like the pop boy band look image thing, which they first begun as. If you see when it's all like color coordinated, they escaped that, and they've kind of just, you don't look at them as a talent show contestant no more. They've gone beyond that, and they could kind of just do what music, whatever they wanted. It's like how the Beatles kind of went beyond what they did. They started making music on what they wanted, and it's like you kind of hope and expect that of One Direction at some point, where it's no longer, what do you call it, like genre-rise as being pop boy band stuff. You kind of want to see it get a bit deeper than that. And sure, they may lose part of their audience, but if it makes them happy, then I suppose you've got to let them do it. But you never know, like, you can always come back to One Direction. The door's always going to kind of be open for him, you know. And it's like, hey, they might have a reunion later on or whatever. But I'd kind of be interested to see the band take time out and just do what they do. But I understand why they've been pushed so much yearly, because it's kind of like they're riding a massive wave right now. And the management and that know if they get off the wave, there's not going to be another one, a big one that comes back like this. You just got to keep it going. They need to stay current and consistent, which does slightly damage the quality of things, I think. Personally, that's my perception on it. But with all the other new artists coming out, I don't think anyone would take their place. I don't think they're kind of like the once in a generation sort of music acts, you know. It's like Ed Sheeran. You're not really gonna get another guy like that soon, or like Adele or something. You get what I mean? You get them one singers that can really, they really got something special and unique about them. And One Direction was just how big they were now. They could bring the fans together in like a community. It's huge, okay? So that's that, you know. I feel sorry for the guy, you know, and it's a shame. I'm still think it's kind of interesting to see where they go from here. With Zayn, good luck to whatever he does. No one can hate him or anything or say anything like, why'd you leave? You have responsibility to the fans. It's his life. Let him do what he wants now. He's made enough money to live the rest of his life. That's what he wants to do. Or he can pursue a different career. Whatever. Some famous people do it. If you know Joffrey from Game of Thrones, I'm sure he's given up acting because he wants to do something else. And like, I commend that. You're giving up a high paying job to do something else that you love or prefer. That takes guts, man. So yeah, thanks for watching, and you never know, the story might, you know, develop more. Maybe they'll come back and just say we're just taking a break or something. You just don't know. But good luck to you, Zayn. Whatever you're doing, girls, get your tissues, because there will be tears. See you later. Stay sweet and bye.